Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, and if you're not new, then thank you guys so much for coming back. I really appreciate your support. So today we're going to be doing another fragrance haul because I love fragrances, and during lockdown, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm always adding to cart. These ones, funny enough, are all you're going to see a theme. They're kind of like springtime, summertime scents. And I don't know why, because we're in our coldest month here. So it's still freezing where I live. You might hear wind because it's super windy today. So, and I live up high, my apartment's up high. So if you do hear wind, it's kind of like creepy sounding because I live so high. But anyways, if you guys want to see what I got, then just keep on watching. Which one should I start off with? Let me start off with this one. This one was actually the most affordable one that I got, and this is ELIE SAAB, Girl of Now Shine. Can you hear the wind? It is so windy. Anyways, this is Girl of Now, the Shine version. If you have been like around for a while, if you're a subscriber, if you are a subscriber of mine, I can't talk today, then you know I had the original Girl of Now. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, so I ended up decluttering it. And I found this one. I like the bottle of this one more because it's simple. It has the same like beautiful colored juice, but I like how the petals are gold. And this is a 50 ml, which is perfect because I own a lot of perfumes, so I didn't need the 100 ml. And I actually got this for a steal because someone was selling a brand new, it was still wrapped. I always take the wrapping off because I think it sounds cringy like to unwrap it on camera, but that's just me. Anyways, I found this on, someone was selling it on Marketplace for like a steal, literally. I think I got this, I can't remember. I think it was like, I paid $25 or $30 Canadian. Okay, so I don't want to spray these all on me. I have worn this, I tried it. I'm like that. When I get perfumes, I try to like unbox it and do it like a first impression, but I swear I'm like a crackhead. When things come, I cannot wait. I'm like ripping into the package. Oh my god. So this does smell similar. No, it doesn't. I'm not gonna lie. This smells what I wished or what I thought the original was going to smell like. This has a pineapple note, which I get on paper and I do get on my skin, but only for a short bit. I wish the pineapple note stuck around more. It adds a little bit of like a juiciness, so it's not as syrupy. It adds like this juicy, sparkling fruitiness, which I love. I love that pineapple note. You do get the DNA of the original if you're familiar with that, but the original on me, I can only speak for myself, was super syrupy. I got a lot of the orange blossom and it was very, very syrupy, and I got the original hoping that it would be kind of like a nutty scent because there is nutty notes in all of them, but the original on me was not nutty at all. It was like super heavy on the orange blossom and it was very syrupy. This one, I get that pineapple in the beginning, which I love. It's juicy and delicious, and then I get the nuttiness that I wanted from the original, and I got this one for a steal, and like I said, it was brand new, and I love this. I get the nuttiness. I'm not going to tell you the notes because I'm just going to tell you what I think it smells like, but I do get the almond. I get that nuttiness. I don't get pistachio, but I don't know if there's pistachio in this one. But I get a little bit of like a white floral mixed with the fruitiness from the pineapple, and then the creamy, buttery nuttiness. I get the nuttiness so much more in this one, and I thought this one, for some reason, I don't know why, I didn't think this one would be as nutty, but I get the nuttiness so much more, and it's so creamy and so buttery in the dry down, and I do get that almond, nutty, smooth creaminess from the nutty notes, and I love it. And it's mixed with the floral, like a little bit of like white flowers, I think, which makes it like so pretty. It doesn't make it linear and syrupy like the original. It makes it a little bit more complex, feminine, plus with the pineapple like fruitiness. I find this would be perfect for like spring and summer. I love that I get a little bit of fruitiness. I get a little bit of floral notes, so it's not like too flowery because, you know, I don't like that. And I love the dry down of this. The dry down of this, the white floral is honestly just to blend it. It makes it a little bit more feminine, and it makes it not so cloying and like syrupy. It's so pretty. And the dry down, I do get that nuttiness, which I love. These are all pretty new. but I have worn this one a couple times, and on my skin I definitely get the nuttiness, and the white flowers just make it like a little bit feminine, and I feel like it makes it spring and summer appropriate, and it makes it so pretty. The only thing I wish is that the pineapple stuck around through the whole thing, but you can't have it all, right? The box is so pretty. This is like, I liked the packaging, but like I said, the original was just not what I thought it was going to be. This is like honestly everything I thought the original was going to be, or everything I had hoped the original was going to be, with a little bit of added floral notes, which I wasn't sure if I would like, but I ended up really loving. So it's okay. It makes it, to me, like spring and summer appropriate, and it makes it super feminine, which I like. I don't mind floral notes as long as it doesn't smell like potpourri. You know what I mean? I feel like my lighting is effing me up, but it is what it is. Then let me go into this one. This is the next one that is pretty summery, I feel like. This is Dolce and Gabbana number 3, L'Imperatrice. I don't know how to say that. Did I butcher it? I don't know. People always correcting me, but I'm not French, so try my best, okay? This one I ended up getting for a steal too. I think I got that one on Fragrance Buy, but I got it's discontinued. Sephora sells it for a lot of money, but I ended up getting it for the 100 ml for $40 Canadian, which is honestly not bad. I love the pink juice of this. I like the simple like black and white labels. I find this to be like just, it kind of looks like something you'd find at like an apothecary, like just simple, minimalistic, but like the pink juice makes it feminine and pretty. I don't know, but anyways, so this one I got for the summer. I heard a lot of people talking about this last year, but I wasn't able to find it on Fragrance Buy or like a discounted website for like a good price last year, and I recently found it just a couple weeks ago on Fragrance Buy for $40. So I decided to pick it up because I did want it last year, and I am gonna have a declutter video coming up soon because I recently went through my collection and there are some things that I kind of outgrew, so I decided to declutter a couple more perfumes, a few I should say, not a couple. So that will be coming up, and I really wanted to get a couple different fragrances for spring and summer because I feel like there was a gap in my collection. I'll talk about that more in that video, but basically some of my scents were just a little bit too cloying for summer, and I wanted something that was just for those really hot days, that was just like kind of light and fresh, but still like me, still a little bit sweet and juicy. So I got this one because this is honestly, it's fruity. I think there's watermelon and kiwi in here if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna spray it on here. I haven't worn this one on the skin before. I've only tested it on paper. Oh, this smells so good. I definitely get that fruity, it's like mouth watering and fruity. I get the watermelon and the kiwi. And it's juicy, but it's not like overly sweet. It's not like a fruit cocktail like in syrup. It's more of like, you definitely get the fruity. It's fresh and it's very like aquatic almost. So it's fruity and mouth watering, but not overly sweet. It's juicy, but in like a watery, juicy kind of way. Like, you know how watermelon and kiwi, they're like a watery fruit. So there's like an aquatic vibe to this. It's not like a fruit cocktail. It's more like if you were to put fruit in water to make like detox water, and you know how the fruit kind of just like flavors your water, so you get the flavors of the fruit but mixed with like the water, you know, so it's like watered down. That's kind of what this smells like, and I really like that because I like the fruitiness, I like the juiciness of it, but sometimes when it's really hot in the summer, I don't want something too heavy because I can choke myself out or choke other people out because my husband's very sensitive to scents. But this one smells delicious and fruity without being like over the top. It doesn't smell too strong. It smells like very light, very fresh, but still mouth-watering and juicy. So I really like that. I haven't tested it on the skin yet, but on paper it smells really good. And such a perfectionist. And I really like this simple, chic bottle. I find this so cute. I mean, it's minimalistic, but I really like that. It looks like something that literally you'd see at like an apothecary, like really cute. Okay, so next up, I guess, let's talk about this one. I got this one actually for free because I used my optimum points at Shoppers Drug Mart, and this is Giorgio Armani My Way. I forgot to say, all of these were blind buys except for this one. So for this one, I actually ended up testing it first. I went to Shoppers Drug Mart, I sprayed it on a paper and on my wrist, and I kind of just like walked around. I let it sit for the day. I came home and I found myself like going back to it. So this is a Tuberose fragrance. I actually like, Tuberose is one of my favorite floral notes. If I had to pick, I know I always say like I'm not a huge floral fan. I like them like mixed in with other things, but the two floral notes that I like the most, I would have to say, is like jasmine, especially like jasmine sambac, and Tuberose, especially a bubblegummy Tuberose. This My Way. So I honestly, I wasn't really intrigued by this. I wasn't even gonna look at it, but I think I heard it's MJ talk about it, and then Karina Waldron talk about it, and then Paulina Shar talk about it. So then I feel like I was just like, let me go see. But I didn't want to blind buy it because from the notes, it looked like it was going to be like super floral. And I think it has bergamot. I think it has bergamot or neroli, one of those two. And I'm sensitive to bergamot and neroli. It could go either way. Sometimes I don't like them because I feel like I associate them with men's cologne. I'm rambling, but anyways, so looking at the notes, I didn't think I would like this, and I wasn't sure how like bubblegummy the Tuberose was gonna be. So I went to Shoppers Drug Mart, I tested it, and as I was wearing it, I just found myself going back to it, so I ended up using my points and getting it. And the bottle, I also wasn't sure about like when I first saw it, but it's pretty cute. I like this pink juice. I don't know, I just find it girly. This looks like a little like jewel on top, I guess, like a precious stone, but that doesn't matter. Anyways, so this one wasn't a blind buy. I ended up testing it out, and then I was thinking about it. I feel like I was like thinking about it for days, so I figured, screw it, I'm gonna use my points. It was free anyways. I saved up my points. This is so pretty. Again, like I said, a lot of these, almost all of these that I'm going to talk about, they're like going to be very appropriate for spring and summer. I don't know why that's on my mind when it's cold as hell here right now, but it is what it is. I'm looking forward to warmer days, I guess. This smells delicious. This opens up super like sparkling, bright, a little bit fresh. I'm pretty sure it's the bergamot. I'm pretty sure it's bergamot in here. And it gives it like this zesty kind of bright freshness to it. It's almost like sparkling and juicy in the opening, mixed with this very pretty, very feminine, like the bottle, like the juice, okay? And the packaging is like pink, you know? This is, I would think, pink. It opens up very like fresh, very juicy and bright. From that bergamot, gives it like a zestiness. It keeps it kind of bright. This is very happy. This is kind of like a bubbly scent. I feel like people could wear this year round. This could be a signature scent for sure. But this smells kind of like playful. I'm not going to say youthful because it doesn't smell young. It doesn't smell like juvenile, like a Juicy Couture, I don't think. But it smells like you could wear this every day, and it's like a happy, very bubbly, kind of energetic smell, I feel like. Me personally, I would wear this in spring and summer, but that's just me. But I feel like you could wear this year round if you're a signature scent kind of person. And then you do get that delicious bubble gummy tuberose, mixed with like the freshness, the juiciness, the fruitiness. There's like a fruity freshness. It's almost like bubbly. And juicy and delicious. This is a very happy scent. I love this. And I have been reaching for this even though it's not spring or summer right now. I've been reaching for this because this honestly makes me so happy. I feel like when I could be having like a bad day because we're in lockdown right now. So sometimes I get in a funk, you know, it is what it is when I can't leave my house literally. And I can spray this and I feel like I'm in a happy mood. This is so pretty. This is so, so pretty. I was scared, but it doesn't smell overly floral because it has that bubblegum tuberose, which makes it a little bit sweet. Plus it has that bright kind of sparkly juiciness in the opening. But it's not just in the opening. I find it stays the whole time. It stays like a combination of like a sweet bubblegum floral mixed with this sparkling kind of juiciness to it. It's really pretty, and that sticks around the whole time, so that is like a juicy, happy scent. And then, okay, and last but not least, I saved this for last because it is actually the most expensive perfume. This is a niche perfume. Don't worry, guys. I know you guys are scared that I'm gonna turn into one of those people who only reviews niche. I will never, because I can't justify it. However, this was over $100 Canadian, but under $200 Canadian. So it's like, it's in the affordable niche. I don't think I will ever spend more than probably, like, I'd say $270, $260. I think the Killian one that I recently got, that's like the highest I would go, and that's like rare occasion. Okay, so don't be worried. I'm not turning into one of those people that's only going to buy niche fragrances, because I still can't justify it. But I don't know, I really wanted this. So I got this one actually because I was talking to Maria, it's MJ here on YouTube, and I was telling her my love for like a bubblegum tuberose, and she told me I should try this. So this is BDK Perfumes Tuberose Imperial. I had honestly never really heard of BDK until her, and so I decided to try this out, and I was asking her if it was similar to the what's it called, My Way, yeah, because I didn't want to, this was a blind buy, but I bought it from a place where I know that I could return it, because here in Canada we're lucky enough to return things. I can return it, but they don't worry, it's not wasteful, because they don't just toss it, they resell it for like a discounted price or whatever. So anyway, long story short, I got Tuberose Imperial because I have been loving like a bubblegummy tuberose, and I really wanted something different for spring and summer, something that's still a tiny bit sweet but a little bit floral, still girly. And I didn't know what to expect when getting this. This has, I think these are the notes. It has absolute tuberose, absolute jasmine, iris, I don't know that word, jasmine sambac, ylang ylang, and essence de cypress. I think these are in French, so they're playing me hard. But the packaging is pretty cute, by the way. I didn't even show you, but it comes in this little box. It's like a little drawer, and you pull it out. And I did try this. I always try, like, this was kind of expensive. So like I said, it was under $200 Canadian. I think it was like 180. Don't quote me, but I think it was like 180, which is still a lot. I know, but I can splurge on myself once in a while. So I got this, and this is honestly this is so beautiful. This is how I would describe this. It is beautiful. This is very different from My Way. So My Way is still a bubblegum tuberose, but this is a lot more sparkling, juicy. It has that kind of like zestiness. And yeah, it has like a fruitiness in it. Not fruity, but like a zesty, sparkling quality to it. This is a lot more of like a happy scent. And this, it does have a bubblegummy tuberose, not as bubblegummy. It's not, I don't want to say, this one is not necessarily, it's not juvenile either, but this one is a little bit more grown. She's grown. This is a creamy, buttery tuberose. It does have that bubblegummy, it is like a bubblegummy tuberose, but not super bubblegummy, not like My Way, and not like what is it, Love Don't Be Shy. It's not that bubblegummy. And the way this is mixed, it's mixed so well. This is blended so well. It's so smooth. It is so creamy, buttery, delicious. Oh, this is like literally, I want to spray this on me. I wore this like 3 days in a row because I really wanted to make sure that I liked it for that price. When it opens up, I feel like that's when you could get, I think it's cypress. You get like a little bit of like, I get a little bit of like this green note in the opening. And then, and I get in the beginning, the tuberose mixed with the ylang ylang. Ylang ylang is sometimes hit and miss for me because it's kind of like a sweet floral, but it smells like a yellow floral, right? And sometimes that note on me, I don't know what it is, but it smells weird. It like gets to me. But as this dries down to the most beautiful, creamy, smooth tuberose. It's like the dry down is tuberose and like a vanilla. But it doesn't smell like anything I own. This smells so beautiful. This is like grown woman, beautiful. There's nothing dirty. There's nothing sexy about this. This is literally so, it's feminine and beautiful, like grown. I almost said the F word, but I can't say the F word. when talking about this because it is so pretty. When I wear this, I feel like I have to wear pink, or I have to wear lace, or I have to wear something floral, because this is like so feminine. It's so beautiful. I feel like this could be a signature scent, and this would be a perfect wedding day scent. This is so pretty. If I got married again, I would wear this. This is so gorgeous. It has a sweetness to it, which makes it like me. I feel like that's why I can wear it. If it was just straight up floral, I wouldn't like it. But it mixed with the vanilla in the dry down, it's like the most buttery tuberose, a bubblegummy, buttery, smooth, creamy. It is so feminine. It is so beautiful. Beautiful. Honestly, this smells expensive, and this is like a grown woman. Beautiful tuberose. Beautiful. That's the only way I could describe that. That would be a perfect wedding day scent. And yeah, that's everything I got. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.